Well, the defense team is not here to lose, hindi ba? So, binuo kami, we only have one target. It's not just to win, but actually to show the general public and the people of the Philippines na walang katiwalian, na walang katotohanan sa mga ikangay katiwalian na binabato sa ating Vice Presidente. And when we talk about vindication, last year, di ba, tinatanong kami, do you feel vindicated with the Supreme Court decision? Kami mismo nag-admit na hindi kasi wala pa tayo sa merit. So maybe only that time will the Vice President feel vindicated, no? And that's what we're here for. We're here to protect the rights of our client, and we're here to show the evidence, to present the evidence, to test the evidence of the prosecution, and to show the Filipino people na hindi corrupt ang ating Vice Presidente at walang katiwaliang ginawa ang ating Vice Presidente sa kanyang termino.
Good afternoon, sir. So, kanina po you've also explained kahit hindi masyadong detalyado na dun sa 6.7, it's probably aggregated, etc. Perhaps, sir, without going into detail lang din, what's the simple explanation dun po sa wala daw cash on bank and in hand si VP Sara from 2019 to 2024 and yung 3 years dun at least ay sakop ng kanyang termino bilang Vice President?
Opo. Thank you for that question, Sir Lance. No, I guess the simple explanation in consultation with, of course, the client, because is she disclosed. She disclosed. No, I can understand na the confusion kasi accurate naman sinasabi, walang line item ng cash in bank. Accurate naman yun. No? But what I'm saying is she disclosed because it was all lumped under yung others. No? Kasi sa personal items, kung makita nyo dun sa SALN, nakasulat dun vehicles, or others, ganyan. So, yung cash in bank, kasama siya dun sa others. So, she disclosed, no? Yung walang sinasabi dun na wala siyang cash in bank. Nakalump lang siya sa others.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
But I just wanted to clarify kasi baka sabihin parang sinasabi naming mali o sinungaling yung mga House members yesterday. Hindi naman po. Kasi ang sinasabi naman nila is walang line item ng cash in bank. So now we're just clarifying upon consultation with our client na she disclosed all of those actually. It was just lumped under others or I think various, one of those things.
Alright, thank you po for the explanation. Yung isa ko naman pong tanong, you've mentioned, sir, no, na, and si ma'am, sabi niyo hintayin na lang yung publiko na dun sa detailed answer kapag dumating tayo sa trial. But sir, siguro, just in the scenario na walang probable cause or there's no trial na mangyayari sa Senate, even though may mga nagsasabi na ng mambabatas na may probable cause to move the impeachment proceedings or move the impeachment case, can the public still expect a detailed answer on these allegations and these financial records kahit po walang trial?
Wala pa kasi tayo doon, so napakahirap sumagot. But this is partly also why we're here, diba? Because we all realize this is both a political and legal exercise, diba? It's a sui generis matter. Kaya nga, kahit kami, sa totoo lang, ayaw namin nagpapa-interview. In fact, ako, try talaga ako although kailangan, nagtatry akong umiwas sa inyo. Alam niyo yon kasi minsan nakikiusap ako sa inyo na hindi mo na magpapa-interview because kami, we're more focused on the legal. Ayaw namin nung public debate. No? But in any case, we do understand that along with the legal, this is also a political matter. And that's why as much as I can, and the defense team can, we try to, oblige certain interview requests para lang ma-explain sa public generally. Para lang hindi magkaroon kaagad ng misconception dun sa mga nangyari. But we're too far from that. Tingnan muna natin kung anong magiging desisyon ng ating House of Representatives ukol dyan. At kung magkaroon man ng, you never know. Sabi nga ng Senate, they will start the trial forthwith kaagad pag umabot sa kanila itong articles of impeachment. So, pinaghahandaan talaga ng defense team yan sa ngayon.
Lastly, Mr. Chad Gatchalian of Billionaire News Channel.
Good afternoon po, attorneys. May one more hearing pa sa April 29. Ang topic daw na pag-uusapan is i-scrutinize yung alleged evidences, threats umano ni VP, kay PBBM, kay First Lady at former House Speaker Romualdez. Ano po yung expectations ninyo dun sa hindi nagaganapin? And so far, kahit wala pa yung presentation of evidences, ano ba yung overall stance ng defense team with that issue?
Well, actually, the issue of grave threat is pending litigation. It's nasa DOJ yan, no? So we have already submitted our defenses there. Pagdating naman sa expectation namin sa hearing, honestly, mas maganda siguro itanong na lang sa members ng Justice Committee kasi wala talaga kaming alam, no, kung ano yung mangyayari that day. Kami lang, handa lang, meron na kaming posisyon on the grave threat issue. At obviously, we cannot disclose that as of the moment. But you will see our position if ever this goes up to the Senate. I think malinaw naman na sa amin na kaya naming depensahan ng Vice Presidente ukol dyan sa nangyari yan.
Siguro, last na po, if ever na napapaakyat itong sa Senate, gaano ka-confident yung defense team na mananalo kayo for VP Sara and bakit? Yun.
Well, the defense team is not here to lose, hindi ba? So, binuo kami, we only have one target. It's not just to win, but actually to show the general public and the people of the Philippines na walang katiwalian, na walang katotohanan sa mga ikangay katiwalian na binabato sa ating Vice Presidente. And when we talk about vindication, last year, di ba, tinatanong kami, do you feel vindicated with the Supreme Court decision? Kami mismo nag-admit na hindi kasi wala pa tayo sa merits. So maybe only that time will the Vice President feel vindicated, no? And that's what we're here for. We're here to protect the rights of our client, and we're here to show the evidence, to present the evidence, to test the evidence of the prosecution, and to show the Filipino people na hindi corrupt ang ating Vice Presidente at walang katiwaliang ginawa ang ating Vice Presidente sa kanyang termino.
Last question lang po, Ina Hernando Malibon, Manila Bulletin.
Hi, Ina. I haven't seen you for so long.
Hello. Hello, sir. Hello, everyone. Just one question lang po. No? How is your client, the Vice President, amidst all this? You mentioned kanina that you've discussed things with her. So, kumusta naman po siya amidst all this?
Business as usual, ang ating Vice Presidente. I really admire her strength, no, throughout all this. It's been happening since, I think, 2023 na parati siyang may atake. So, and I've seen it up close when I was with her. So, kilala niyo naman ang Vice Presidente natin. She's just business as usual. She's going about her business, dito sa OVP. Sinisigurado lang niya na tuloy-tuloy ang mga proyekto ng OVP. At pagdating naman dito sa mga problemang legal, nandito naman ang defense team niya na binuo niya maaga pa. Parang sigurado na siya na madedepensahan siya ng tama, no? Kung sakali mang umabot tayo sa impeachment trial.